Hello. Hi. Welcome to the Steven Show. Well, welcome to It's the Steven Show, where we will be dishing on celebrities, my life, my opinion, and the same stuff we were before. Different topics though. So let's get to it. How are you though? Hope you're enjoying whatever day this is. It's Friday over here, but wherever you are, whatever day it is, enjoy. A few topics I want to get to. First are Bieber. It's a few Bieber, Golden Globes, a lot, and controversies. So I'm a little under the weather, just a little bit. So I'm probably going to be a little calm and a little quiet. Maybe I'll try. This isn't tea, it's Pepsi. But I sip Pepsi like it's tea because it's toxic now. I don't know. But I'll continue. We need to stop with this. Justin Bieber is some kind of god, and he's some kind of like pimp and sexy guy. I don't know. Just the other day he was 6. I don't know. I don't know if that's just me, but just the other day Justin Bieber was 6 years old. So, and now people are linking him to a Victoria's Secret model and all this other stuff. They're like he's banging Miranda Kerr allegedly. Let's be real. Bieber isn't banging anything but a pillow and maybe a sheet, or maybe that girl in Brazil, because that's where he has to go, because somebody will put up with that. You know, somebody will. I don't know, but Miranda Kerr, a Victoria's Secret model, grown women that are much taller than him, and remember him coming out like 4 years ago, and he was like 13. Come on, he's still a baby. He's not beating nothing up. The media needs to stop giving him that title, and it's a thug. And where is he getting all this black stuff from? Because he hangs out with 2 black guys, or 4 or 5, so now he's like an honorary. He got the, I'm cool, I'm in. But when the cops bust in my house, they gonna lock up the black guy, not me, even though it's my house. But I don't know the whole story to that. They said the drugs were in Little Zay's area. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. Here on the Steven, it's the Steven Show. I don't really like to go back and rehash. I talk to you as if you know what's happening, because my viewer is someone who's informed. So if you're not informed, I'm sure you know Google. And I apologize for not going back and rehashing that. But it was covered by TMZ, and Lil Zay got arrested, and it's Bieber's house. So why not arrest the person whose home it is if there's paraphernalia there? But that's a whole nother situation that it's still playing out. So I'll wait and I'll get back to you on that. So, but let's take that title from him, Justin of Thug, and all this other one. Okay. You wanna know about you as smart? I'm gonna know what you I'm sorry. I'm playing music because I wanted a little, but I don't know why. I think I turned it up too loud, because it's not supposed to be loud enough for me to want to get down to it. I'm supposed to be talking. I'm sorry. It's about to go up. Okay, you're probably gonna hate me after doing all that. Anyway, so the Oscar nominations came out, and it's such a gag at the nominations. They nominate The Hustle movie and Gravity, which had put together probably 35 white people in it. And this is just my view. This is Steven's style. It's the Steven Show, and this is just Steven's view, and I'm giving it to you raw, funny, and real. You come here, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get nothing but my opinion, and exactly how I feel. And that's exactly how I feel on that situation. So nothing but 35 white people between Gravity and The Hustle. Whatever. And Lee Daniel got totally snubbed. They didn't give The Butler any nominations. That was a gag. And I saw The Butler. I cried. I didn't cry at Gravity. Cha. They think, oh my goodness. Gravity. compared to The Butler. I think they didn't want to give Lee Daniels any kind of Oscar. And they didn't want to give him an Oscar. They didn't want to vicariously give him an Oscar by nominating somebody else. They didn't even want a nomination. It was fierce, honey. I think that had, I don't know what it had to do with, but I'm just saying Lee Daniels is black. And from what I understand, Lee Daniels is supposedly, allegedly, a gay man. So if this is the same Lee Daniels, well then baby, it speaks for itself. And Oprah getting snubbed. Oh please. Everybody's like, oh, why would Hollywood snub Oprah? I'm like, listen, Oprah has not been a part of Hollywood forever. Oprah dips in and out of Hollywood. Like a trained singer dropping albums every 10 years, you know? That's how Oprah does it. She's not a part of the SAG and all of that, and the Golden, no. She wasn't getting an Oscar. That's just to let Oprah know, girl, you still Oprah. You still, not still Oprah, moneyed Oprah, but still Oprah, honey. Oprah, yeah, girl. It ain't happening. And the little Lupita from 12 Years a Slave, she better work. She better work. She better work. Of course they were going to give her an Oscar nomination. They love to do that to the newcomers. Just throw them an Oscar nomination, especially if they're black. Oh, yes, definitely. Let's get her in there. Let's nominate her. That's going to look beautiful. She'll look beautiful. Will look beautiful. Let's be serious. She's not going to get the Oscar. I saw the movie. Her acting was great, but it was her first movie, and it was a slave movie. So it wasn't a stretch. You know, she wasn't paying Marie Antoinette, honey. It wasn't a stretch for her to play a slave for a black person. Seriously. You can't, and that's, you know, that's why that happens. I'm like, what the fuck? Ooh, excuse my language. Don't let your children watch, but my whole thing was, Lupita is beautiful. And the next time I see her with my part, it's going to be a problem. Did you see her on the red carpet with my part? I was gagging. But that was a personal gag. Nothing against her. It was totally personal. Because I was like, oh, my part. And at the time she had her part in her hair, I did not have my part in my hair. And I was like, oh no. Made me want to run to the bathroom and get a comb and part my hair. So now, I'm not letting the part drop out. Sour Patch Watermelon, by the way. I'm gonna try to make this quick because I want to get it in there. I want to get like 15 minutes. I always say 15 minutes, but then I rattle. And then I can never put my intro and my exit. It's the Steven Show. Steven Show. Or maybe I can just sing it next time. I'll just do that. Okay, that's all from the Oscars and their snubs and their hubbububs. Let's get it to Private PFC Lavina Johnson, who was in the Army a casualty, they say. They said that she was, that she committed suicide, but her body looked like it sustained the abuse of someone who had been brutally murdered. And this was supposedly an Army cover-up from back in 2009 or 2005. That's something you also have to Google. It's Lavina Johnson. And there's a petition online, and this is so important because it's about America, and it's about the government, and it's about cover-ups, and it's real. Private PFC Lavina Johnson. Google it. That's all I have to say. Google that information because I can't give you any facts, except that her name is Private PFC Lavina Johnson. Google it because her body. You see the photos, and then you hear from her father, and there's a whole video of a documentary trying to get answers. And I'm all for it. Anything to get answers. B. Scott from BET, and from just being a personality as a gay man. I wanted to get into that whole controversy of him being basically attacked in these emails from BET to him about the red carpet event that he did for 106 in Park, where last year, no wait, this is 20, so wait, it was last year? It was last year, where the BET employees, through the emails that they were sent to B. Scott, allegedly said, well, not allegedly, because we see, I saw photos of these. There's a whole rundown of them online. It's crazy. And you see them, and they're basically like, we want you to calm down who you are. We don't want you like that to come and we want, okay, I don't want looking like a girl B. Scott. I want tamed B. Scott, is what the email said. And as a gay guy, I wish somebody would tell me they want. I don't want gay, I don't want loud gay Steven. I want corporate conservative Steven. I'd say fine. I'll give you corporate conservative. I'll give you corporate conservative, but it's gonna be fierce. And when I give it to you, it's gonna be just as gay as it was before, because I am who I am, and it's gonna ease out through any way I try to hide it. You can't try to cover that up, but I'll cover it up. I'll dress however you want me to, but I'll still be me, and I'll prove to you that you can't change it, because it's not something that you can put in. This is who I am, and that's how he was already getting his money. So how dare they? That was very disrespectful. And as somebody who, when growing up, I didn't even have gay role models. This was something that was natural to me. Gay wasn't a lane I saw and was like, oh my God, I want to do that. I want to be that. I didn't learn about the glamour of being gay until I went through the abuse of being gay, basically. The abuse of going through that torture of being different and being heckled for it. And that's such a life to live as a child and know something's different, but not be able to do anything about it. Because you're gay, but you're not really gay until you interact. So all of that was just premature up to who I am today. And I had no role models. Now that I'm gay and I'm who I am and I walk with, I feel, an androgynous to me. It's very masculine, but I still give you feminineness, and I throw off children, and it causes questions in their mind that I like. I like the questions it causes in their mind because these are things that I didn't see when I was growing up. And I know if I would have saw a gay guy, I would have been, oh, I would have felt comfortable. I guess I would have felt comfortable. That's what I'm trying to say. I would have felt much more comfortable. And when children look at me now, it's like, I feel a little disrespected, but I'm like, wait, no. I'm so different. I had nothing like me when I was growing up. If I would have saw something like me when I was growing up, I would have known that there was something to grow up to, basically. And that's what I think that the children see when they look at me. Some of them, some children are like, oh my God, mommy, that's a girl. But others are like, what is that? And that intrigue is interesting, and it sparks questions, and that's a conversation that they will have to have. And conversation is always good. I had no conversation. Everything was just organic. But if we could have conversation and probably gear things and calm things and tame or do whatever it is to help blossom, I think that no one should be try to be locked into some box just to please society, because that's exactly what everybody eventually does. It's like, okay, I have to please everyone else. I have to please. Oh God, you feel some way about me. Oh God, I have to make you feel better. Blah, 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 blah. But when you live in just freeness, and because that's who I was before I came into my own. It was like, I don't care. I was that guy who was like, oh, I have to do everything because I don't want anybody to not feel a certain way about me. I want you to feel this way, because I didn't know exactly who I was at the time. So I had to make you feel some sort of way because I kind of needed people. But now when you don't need anybody, or it's not, it's not that necessary, you totally come out. And you're like, you know what, I'm fine with this. I can handle this. I got this. And then you create this persona for yourself. And in creating that persona for yourself, you create some distance because some people can't take that. But that weans out the bad and the good, because you're always going to have yourself. So you can't change yourself for the benefit of others unless it's going to benefit you. It can only benefit you first. If it happens to benefit you in me changing, then good for you. But it has to benefit me first. But now that I'm 26, I'm going to be 26 January 31st. Ooh. I'm going to be 30 in 4 years. I cannot wait for 30. I don't know why I can't wait to be older. It's probably because I know I can't get younger. So ain't nothing to do but embrace getting older. Shit, it's only 30. And then it's going to be 40. Ooh. Honey, when I'm 40, you won't be able to tell me nothing. I'll probably just walk around punching people in the face because I just feel so good. But that's my whole, it's crazy how I can go so left on B. Scott and end up at punching somebody in their face at 40. That's what happens here on It's the Stevens Show. Welcome, baby. Golden Globes dresses. Sandra Bullock. Nobody gave Sandra Bullock no love. I don't even know what she had on. I didn't Google under the dresses. I wasn't even really paying attention to, I was just eyeing it for what I knew. But I really wasn't doing any of the research because I wasn't doing a write-up and I wasn't blogging. So I was just like, because I was busy. I have a home. I'm doing a site. I'm starting a whole new site. StyledBySteven.com. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. It's so invigorating. I'm doing the whole process. I'm building it. It's from Wix.com and they let you do everything. You get to do everything with your website. And I wasn't doing everything with the website before. I was hardly doing anything. I just had a blog. I was just pictures and words. Pictures and words. And even from getting work, I was like, oh, here, go to my blog. I would just tell people to go to my blog. And people were like, how the hell do I find your portfolio? And I would want them to basically go to my blog and sift through and find my portfolio. This is what I expected of people in 2013, 2012, 2011, 2010, 2009. And however long I've had that blog. I've had that blog since about 2009. 2009 I started that blog. And it was for the sole purpose to exhibit my work and my behavior in the media and my opinion. But that's a blog. And you can't give your employers or employees or whatever the case may be when you're getting work your blog address, because in me sifting through to find your portfolio, I'm going to find other things that have nothing to do with your portfolio. There are things of you at a media event, and there's things of you dancing up here or at a comedy, they have nothing to do. So it totally throws off the organization process. And if you can get everything organized, oh my God. And that feeling is so, you know what that is. Yes, honey. Oh, let's talk about Kanye beating up the boy. Over being called a nigga lover. Excuse me. But I wasn't going to blur that. I wasn't just going to bleep lover. No, I'm that. Or whatever you want to call me. I embrace it all. I'm very much, I am whatever you call me. Because I'm not. But whatever you call me is, I'll take it. I'll probably answer. Especially if it's bad, I'll definitely answer. And that's another thing. In me getting older, in my 26ness, I can't take that stuff that I used to. Like when I was 18 and 17 and 16, I would be called faggot and gay and bitch and just so many things. And I walk by. It's easy to walk by. They say it's easy to react. No, it's easier to walk by. It's not easier to react. It's much harder for me to react. It's much harder for me to react. It's harder for me to react because I'm like, oh my God, if I react, I'm gonna snap. It happened the other day in Harlem. Somebody said something. And it's the fact that I'm a grown man and you think that it's okay, or you think that you could even have the gall, the nerve to call me a name. I know I give you a youthful appearance and that you might think I'm 20 or even 19, but it's not the case. I am a grown-ass man, and I will always be a man. People will forget that some way or somewhere in their head that, oh no, he's just gay. So he's just, inferior. Hell no. Try it. And it will all be over for you. Because that's why I wear these rings, or many rings. I usually wear like 4. usually depending on what hood I'm going to or depending on where I'm going, I'm giving you 4 rings or 2 good ones, 2 really good ones. Because I want you to try it, because I just want to put you in the hospital. It's all I want to do. That's my purpose in life, is to put people in the hospital who try it. If you try it with me, you're going to go to the hospital. And it's not because I'm malicious or I'm a bad person. It has nothing to do with that. It doesn't mean that I'm just training to go outside beating people up like a Kanye. But if you try it, you deserve to get your ass beat. And that boy that tried it, he said nigga lover to Kim. Oh yeah, because she is. You know, and the truth hurts. The truth hurts. It blisters, it sores, it bubbles and it pops. And she knew that. She was like, oh God, Reggie. Oh God, Kanye. Oh God, Ray J. Oh God, the 4 more that nobody else knows about. So let's get into it. She was like, oh God. And he went and he handled his business. You feel me? And if this was the hood, nothing would have happened. But it's the media. He really has to learn how to calm his temper a little bit. Maybe give him 1 or 2 punches and not 30, which were allegedly thrown. 30 punches allegedly. But that's crazy. And we all know it allegedly happened. But if the 30 punches were thrown, whoo, honey, because yesterday when I heard 30 punches, I got up and immediately started throwing punches like I was fighting. And I got to 15 and was winded and was like, how did he do 30? Did he have people pushing his arms? I didn't understand it. But more on that on the next It's the Steven Show. But that was it for now. And I had so much fun talking to you guys and trying to decide if I'm going to eat pixie sticks or sour patch watermelon. I'm going to do a pixie stick. Well, I'm so gay, and I love it. Oh my God. I remember when I was young, I did not. I don't know if it was fun. But thank you for watching. I had fun. Take care. Enjoy your weekend. Get out and have some fun.